liked our third though. We closed it out well.
You want to play 60 minutes, but is it a sign of a good team when you can do less than that and find a way to win?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I don't want to say it wasn't our best game, but we found a way to win. You know, our power play was huge. I thought, like I said, we closed out the win well, and we had a key goal by Pack there, so it was great.
Jordan, first 100-point season in 3 decades for this franchise. I know you've been through some of the dark times. Just what does that say about this team right now?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's first off we clinched home ice, so that's an advantage for the first round. But yeah, I mean, it's been a season where I think we've got better as the seasons went along. I think we're playing our best hockey right now, you know, which is what you want to do going into the playoffs and get some confidence individually and as a team doing that. So yeah, I mean, we've had number of improvements from our goals against to our power play to our penalty kill. I mean, it's just all around been better. Yep.
Draisaitl up ahead of McDavid, cutting in there, one-on-one, backhander in on Miller, and Ryan Miller makes the stop as Troy Stecher had his hands full with the league's leading scorer.
And I've talked to Troy Stecher just about this, the fact when you have McDavid coming down, and he says
again, to me, I don't think there's much that can go right when you start picking who you want to play. Karma can kind of come back at you, so I think that's why the focus here has just been to make sure that our habits are good and we're playing our best hockey as possible going in. The opponent, nothing we can control. We'll just kind of, whoever steps on the ice against us at home there, that's who we're going to play.
So it's first step to get home ice, and then second step would be to finish first.
Yeah, and I think that's just the way the win's laid out. Tonight, a win got you home ice. Tomorrow, a potential win gets you the division. So again, we have to beat a team that's played us tough all year. I think they've all been 1-goal games or close. It's not going to be easy.
through this, but a little turnover in the neutral zone very quickly. You see Russell, just a little jam that pops over into the offensive zone. And for Nugent Hopkins, he goes to the net, and Eberle just decides.
We've been good at home ice lately. You know, it's definitely something that we were striving for, and you know, happy to lock that up.
What about Jordan's goal? I mean, you didn't necessarily have a lot of flow. You said you guys didn't feel like you were playing your best hockey.
No.
Can I get you going?
Yeah, I think so. You know, we definitely weren't playing great. You know, we had some zone time, but we weren't really creating any chances. In the first period, gave up a few. You know, Taubes was great again, so kind of kept us in it. And yeah.
So first step to get home ice, second step would be it's in your head if you win, and I guess you go over to see what you got a shot at it.
Yeah, we got a shot, I guess, but you know, it doesn't really matter. You know, everyone's good. You know, everyone in the playoffs is so good. You know, it doesn't really matter who you're playing. It's going to be a tough matchup either way.
There's no time to enjoy it even for a moment, being a 100-point team, having home ice advantage. These are things that probably in training camp weren't necessarily expected of this team.
I would say probably not, no. You know, given the past 10 years, you know, I think our expectations weren't very high. You know, we believed in ourselves in the locker room. We knew what we could do and what we were capable of, and we put together a pretty good team. So you know, we can feel good about that, but work's definitely not over.
You got 2 points to try to get 100. Thoughts on that going into tomorrow night? There's 1 game left to do it.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, not a big deal. It's not weighing on my mind. You know, it's about the team, and you know, we found a way to get a win and you know, clinch home ice. And you know, it's more important the team gets 100 points than an individual. So you know, it's good that we did that. Thanks.
up the game heading into the postseason. Just how much of that were you able to do tonight?
Well, it was a hard game. They played a tight checking game. They were aggressive in certain areas that make it hard for us to come through, and they pushed us. So I'm glad that we had that. I'm glad that we found a way to win and solidify home ice. There's a little more comfort going into tomorrow's game, which I think is good for our team now. Areas of the game we still need to improve on, but perfection doesn't exist until you win your last game, and we're a long way away from that. So we'll continue to grow our team and try and improve it on a daily basis.
A lot of people probably didn't expect this team to be a 100-point team at the start of the year, at least from the outside. Is that something that's a fair comment, and did you believe that this group had it in them?
I think that's a very fair comment. Obviously our past wasn't where it needed to be for a number of years, but we felt last year we made a lot of strides, just got bit by the injury bug, as Vancouver's experiencing now, and it's hard to win games without your top players for any extended period of time. And knock on wood, we've been healthy for most of the season, and thought the foundation work we did last year is paying off this year now. So everybody's found a way to contribute and improve. I'm not just talking about the players on the ice. You go through our whole organization, from the training staff to the doctors, the scouts. Everybody has pushed this year to improve, and it's starting to show.
With home ice locked up and that last game tomorrow, do you maybe rest up guys? How do you guys approach it? Or
we'll see tonight after I get a medical report and take a walk around and talk to some of the players and how they're feeling and what I think they think they might need heading into playoffs. So we'll make some decisions on the plane and in the morning, and we'll definitely have 20 players available. We'll just figure out who they are.
What about Cam? I mean, specifically, do you know if you're
LB's going to start tomorrow. We know that. He's going to get an opportunity to play. He's an important part of our team, and based on my experience in playoffs, to win 4 rounds, you may have to play 28 games. A lot of times your secondary goaltender comes into play, so we'd like to keep him sharp as well.
Todd hasn't played that much. He gets that goal tonight. Is he making a good case for himself heading into the postseason?
Well, I think he's made a case for himself for the past 2 years. Unfortunately, he was hurt early in preseason and missed a lot of hockey, but he's a very trusting player. You put him on the ice, he gets the job done, and there's nothing flashy about it, but you know what you're going to get from him night in and night out.